Hey Beauty Bash ladies! So today's lesson we're going to talk concealer and foundation, okay? I'm going to show you my favorites. We can talk about what works best for you within private messages or comment below and I'll help you get started. And I can color match anybody. I've been color matching with pictures around the world for at least a year now. So I've gotten lots of experience and I always get a confirmation from an elite. So guess what? I can color match you without even being in person with you. So we can do that, okay? So let me show you these products because you're just going to be amazed. As much as it has changed my life, I want it to change yours. So the first thing we do is we start with primer. Yep, primer. Have you ever heard of it? Some of you, I'm sure, makeup ladies have. Before I'd ever started working with Younique, I never had. But guess what? It's a must. If you want your makeup to last all day, to stay on your face and not on somebody's shirt, you got to get this. If you want to make sure you get that flawless Photoshop finish, airbrush finish, this is what you got to do to begin to get that finish, okay? Fills all those little pores and creases and wrinkles in and just completely gives you that seal over your face so you can get super smooth coverage, okay? Again, it clings to your makeup, not to your skin. Got it? Okay. So pea size amount, you don't want to overdo primer. Ours is a natural based primer, so you're not going to find chemicals in ours. If you have one you love, great, go ahead and use it. I'm not against using products you already love, but if you don't, I can get you hooked up with that. This thing lasts a really long time. It's silky smooth. It is not oily, ladies. I wish you could reach through the phone and feel this because it is super silky smooth. It's not oily at all. So I just rub it on my hands and I want to gently rub it with my fingertips across my face. Every little nook and cranny that I'm going to put makeup on needs to get the primer, okay? Now there is we do have a primer just for your eyes if you really need a heavier coverage in certain areas. Really, really want your makeup to pop. It will make your colors look so much better, and I can showcase a picture of that in the comments so you can see what the primer actually does for a color base. Okay, so we've got our primer on. And try to be quick here, ladies. So, concealer. This is from our Touch line. It's the Touch Liquid Concealer, okay? Skin Perfecting Concealer. It's awesome. I've had this since November. It lasts forever. It's so pigmented that you don't need a lot. So that's the great thing is you're not having to put a ton of stuff on your face or spend money on a product that's not going to last you a long time. All of our products are super pigmented, so you get what you pay for, ladies, okay? Again, natural based. This is what I'm going to cover my dark circles with. Of course, I have a color lighter than what I would wear in my foundation. I want to make sure I can seal those areas, okay? If you have dark veins, scars, you might want to use the same color. So that's something else I can help you with. So just let me know and we'll get you hooked up with the right colors. I put a very little amount there. That's going to cover everything I need to conceal. Again, it doesn't take a lot. I'm going to dab. I like using the concealer brush. You're more than welcome to use your fingertips, but this will save your skin by not having to tug and pull any more than you possibly have to. You want to go under the eye and in a V, ladies. That helps bring and draw that line down, that pretty line. We love lines on our face when they're not wrinkles, right? Age lines. We want the line to be drawn down our face so we slenderize our face, okay? And that helps draw the light. That's where we're going to want the light to hit, and we would highlight and contour. So I'm just going to dab on the spot. Now it is an open sore because of course I thought it was a pimple and it wasn't. And I tried to pick it. So I'm going to smooth out my lines because we're going to cover this up. We're going to conceal this. So I just kind of brush my lines so it's a little bit more blended for me. Okay. Now, this spot, it kind of bothers me. I can tell that it's more open. So this is where I think our eye primer is a great, let me just find that real quick. Maybe. Okay, there it is. I already had it out. Wow. So, this is our eye primer. I'm going to use it on this pimple because it's actually a little bit of a color tint, okay? It doesn't come in different colors, but it's actually going to help really hold makeup on that spot all day so that it doesn't come off. Like I said, it's already tinted, so. And then for a spot like that, I would go ahead and normally put like on a powder of some sort, or like I said, I've been using the liquid. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase you this amazing foundation really quick. So we talked concealer, we talked about the importance of primer. Now we're going to talk liquid foundation. This is the Touch line. It is a mineral based makeup and it is a liquid, but it's going to turn to a powder like that. Okay, that's what's so crazy. It's so cool. Big importance with this. This is a different color I don't normally use, but I'm showing you for purposes. It looks like it's dried up. It's not dry, ladies. This is a viscosity range foundation product. You got to shake it up, okay? So I've already shaken this one. I'm going to show you. And you can see it is not dry. I'm going to try to turn it and show you. There is liquid. See? It came up, made this line. There's liquid in this bottle. It is not dry. We shake. Yeah, we shake it up. Okay. I know I'm getting goofy here. It's the end of the day. So what you do want to do is unscrew the cap. Squeeze. This is a dropper, so we want to squeeze that product out so all that gets blended in there well. Turn it back on. Don't call me and say, oh my gosh, I didn't put the cap back on and makeup went everywhere and now I don't have a dropper because I broke it. Screw the lid back on. I'm warning you now. You got to have the lid on. Shake it up. That's it. So it's ready to go now. So I'm going to take the color I use since I've got a little bit of a tan from our wonderful spray tanner. Dropper. Oh, really quick. Brushes. Okay. Powder puff brush. A little liquid? That's crazy, Julie. Like, what are you just crazy? Actually, I kind of am, but this is magic, not an illusion, magic. I'm going to show you with this one, but I want you to know we do have another brush. This is kind of your Pouty Puff Kabuki style brush. It's natural bristles, so it's going to shed a little. This one is our blusher brush. So if you need a longer handle or skinnier handle to hold on to, this thick one's too much, but you still want a powder puff, then you'd use something like our blusher brush. It gets underneath the eyes really easily. It's just a longer, skinnier handle, a little bit less of a puff, okay? And then our liquid foundation brush. This has a little kind of like hole or well in it. I kind of lost some power there. Anyways, so we're back. It's nice and super and silky, and it is not a natural bristle, so it's not going to shed on you. Just a difference in preference. They're both amazing, ladies. I love, love, love the way this one feels. It gets underneath the eyes really well, but I love the speediness I have with this. So that's the one I want to show you, and because it also shows such an amazing trick. Actually, again, magic. So I got my dropper full. You squeeze it, get some up in there. 5 drops. That's all. I'm going to put that on directly on this brush, and you're going to think I'm insane because, oh my gosh, Julie, what? You put liquid on this brush? Look, there's liquid on there, right? It's liquid. You just saw me drop it out, right? It's liquid. Okay, are you ready? We're going to dab. We're not going to forget our neck, and we're going to buff it out. That's right. And I know this looks crazy fast, and it's because it is. Now, this is what I would do for my full face, not my run out to the grocery store face, but I want great coverage. It's going to last all day and be silky smooth, not going to feel like I have a ton of makeup on. I want to feel light and airy, and I want it to last in the humidity or in the dry, desert, sandy wind. This does it all for me. So you can see my brush sheds a little bit. I dust those off. Make sure I get my lines and under my eyes. Get your neck, ladies. Get your hairline. You don't want that line showing. And ta-da, look at the coverage I got from that. I'm going to still contour, give myself some color, make myself look alive. But look at the coverage that I got with that. Now look at the brush. Oh my gosh. Didn't we put a liquid in there? Wasn't there a liquid? Yeah. There's nothing left on my brush. It's on my face where it's supposed to be, ladies, okay? That's the coolest trick ever. Look. It's now dried as a powder. It's super silky smooth. Look. It doesn't come off on my brush. Is that not the coolest thing? I keep looking down here because it's just so crazy. I can't believe that it's just this. Every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, no makeup on my fingers. It's just crazy, ladies. So, let me get you color matched. Let's find you the right foundation. I'll showcase some other foundations for you in other videos. But if you have any questions or you have requests, let me know. Have fun, ladies. And remember, makeup is what you make of it. Just because you do it different than a makeup artist was doesn't mean that they are wrong and you're right, or you're right and they're wrong, and or however I just said it. There is no one way but what's best for you, okay? Remember that, and remember to love yourselves. Bye.